Hi, I'm Michael Cedar. I play for the Logan Thunder men's NBL1 team. I am a proud Meriam and Erubian man. So my grandmother is from the island of Mer in the Eastern Islands of Torres Strait, and my grandfather is from Erubian in the Eastern Islands of Torres Strait. So I grew up in Townsville. So I was born in Townsville. My dad, he was born on Erubian and moved to Townsville when he was 6. So my family, we're kind of all in that Townsville area now. Look, I think there's definitely a focus now to try and close that gap in being able to give Indigenous people more of an opportunity to play sport. Doesn't matter what sport it is, but there's definitely, from all levels of the sport, there are pathways being built, so these young people especially are able to get given an opportunity just to be able to play the game. And with that comes another, I guess, responsibility, is that if you're going to do that, you need to be able to create a culturally safe space for this to happen. Education for me is number one. It's kind of the whole thing of you don't know what you don't know. It's as simple as that. So if you want to know more, you need to educate yourself, but the best way to educate yourself, I believe, is by asking questions. And the best source of those questions, the best people to go to, are the Indigenous people that you probably know. They're the ones who, if they can't answer your questions, they will pass you on to someone who can answer your questions. So for me, the education part is probably the most important. Now, what Indigenous people, what we need to do is we need to be more willing to teach, and we need to be more willing to teach in a positive manner that people will start to come and ask more questions. Oh look, it's absolutely amazing. You know, you say 55 athletes, I'm just blown away that there's that many. You know, I think it's absolutely incredible. I've been fortunate enough now to be around this competition for a long time, and from what I can remember when I first came in the league, there was probably 3 or 4 of us. So to get to 55 now over what's almost been an almost 20-year span is quite incredible. For me, I've always wanted this sort of round. For so long, I've wanted a round like this, something that, you know, can kind of put the spotlight on myself and other Indigenous athletes. First Nations round for NBL1 will be during NAIDOC week. So for me, the NAIDOC week, I guess, motto for this year is get up, stand up, show up. So for me, it's, you know, get up, go to a basketball game, get up, go and do something where you're celebrating your community, show up, so to be there supporting, you know, your fellow Indigenous people in your area, in this country, however you see it, and, you know, just stand up, continue to stand up for, you know, the Indigenous fraternity here in Australia that really need our non-Indigenous brothers and sisters to stand up for us and really be allies. So, you know, that's how I see it. That's how I see what this celebration is going to be about. And, you know, I can't wait to see how many people rock up to the games over the weekend for NBL1, and then how many people are wearing those amazing jerseys that I know most teams are going to have. So, looking forward to it, and thanks for having me on here.